everybody say it can't get done. I'm like, yes, it can. Why not? I said, if these kids can't read, then I'm not going to call them. All this, mom, dad, I'm looking you in your face and say this kid can't read. We let them down. School, parents, we let them down. But I'm not going to take them to the next grade knowing that they're not at grade level. It's funny because I'm always like, okay, how are schools successful? Well, schools are successful when they demand greatness. Greatness doesn't come. We're about to make history. We're about to learn. We're about to grow. We're about to make history. And then, mark my words, it's going to be other school districts, other places around it that's going to be doing this thing. We're going to be the first model. And I'm speaking that into existence, okay?
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
If you can really take the map and drive the instructor inside the classroom and link it to the M step, then everything will move. You see it?
Ladies, third grade teachers, could you tell me, how do you think this professional development was for you today?
Easy. It was productive. It was exciting.
We will never leave Mr. Hurts advising.
Because the schools that I've worked with, the teachers I've worked with, their scores just go through the roof because what I do is I talk about practical stuff that's practical. Because I'm a former teacher and also I'm a principal, so I'm gonna be telling you guys things that I know will work in your classroom.
For booking, please visit shurtschoolturnaroundspecialist.com.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This is Sean Hurt with another powerful podcast. And this morning, since it's Father's Day weekend, this morning our topic, our discussion, what we're going to talk about will be a Father's Day message. So I need all of my educators, all of my fathers, mothers, whoever you are, jump on here. We're going to talk about it's not too late. It's never too late to be a father to your child. It is not too late to be a father to your child. I have strategies, tips, just everything. So come on in. I'm excited regarding this one. Give me 2 minutes as I get all of my Facebook, LinkedIn, social media people on. And when you come in, you need to let me know where you're coming from. Let me know where you're coming from. And then also I want you to subscribe, hit and subscribe to my YouTube page, all of my sites. So come on in and let me know what's happening. And we're going to get started. Come on in. Give me 2 minutes. I need everybody come on in. You say Hurt, but I'm not a father. I'm not. You know what? You still come on in because you can still give these tips, this advice to someone that you care about. I'm passionate about this. I don't need notes or anything like that because I'm a father. I'm a husband. I got 2 kids I've raised and things of that nature. And then, I'm an educator in the whole 9 yards. So this is something that I live every day and I'm passionate about this. This is something I'm passionate about because I know that this is a topic that we need to talk about more. We need to share. We need to discuss. We need to give strategies. It might be painful, but pain is nothing wrong with pain. There's nothing wrong with digging into it. There's nothing wrong with that. Dads, you know what? It's not too late. We can stop it today at 10 o'clock, 10:01 Eastern Standard Time. We can stop it today. You can make a decision. Say, you know what? I'm about to take my fatherhood to a whole nother level. I'm about to take it to a whole nother level. No matter what anybody has said to me, no matter what have happened in the last 15, 20 years, my kids might be 28 years old and the relationship is not good with my daughter, with my son, whatever that is. It is not too late. It is not too late. It is not too late. I'm telling you, it is not too late. So that's why I'm going to talk about it on this morning. So give me about 30 seconds. And we call ourselves the Fantastic Four. Is myself at 10 o'clock. And we have Crane Educate at 10:30, Principal Kafele at 11. And then on Sundays, we have Josh Tarver. So we just happy with the work. And then also, I want to make sure that internet is working, so I want to make sure you can hear and see me good. So just put it in the chat as you're commenting. Say, "Hurt, internet is good. Is good. Is good." Let me know, because last 2 weeks I've been working diligently to making sure my internet is straight. Been working hard. So all right, give me about 30 more seconds as we connect a few people. We're about to get started. Give me about 30 more seconds. I'm excited on this one. I cannot wait for this one. Hold on, give me about 30 more seconds. I get some of my other folks in. We don't want to miss anybody. And then we're going to jump in it. Yep. All right. I think we're good. I'm all set. Let's see who's rocking with me on this morning, on this Father's Day weekend. Let's go. I got I want a whole bunch of fathers on here. I got Brother David Bell in here from Benton Harbor, Michigan. Good morning to you. I got Melissa Jones Chuno. She says, "Happy Father's Day." Thank you very much. I appreciate the love. I got Miss Cannell Section in the house. Good morning to you. She says, "Happy Father's Day." Thank you. I got September Vance Daniels in the house. Good morning to you. I got Principal Kafele in the house. I know he's on cloud nine. Father's Day weekend, and the New York Knicks won the championship. So I've been seeing your posts, man. I know you was out of town, but I know if you was in New York, you'd have been at that rally. But next year, the Pistons, we gonna have one. Detroit, we gonna represent. Come on, Pistons. Come on. I can't have Principal Fele having all that fun. I got I got Miss Rita Lott in the house. Good morning to you from Ohio. Good morning to you. I got Dr. Jeter in the house. Thanks for all of that love from Illinois. Good morning to you. I got Dr. Patricia Ray in the house. Good morning to you with the sunshine. Oh, I'm feeling so much love. Give me about internet is good. Thank you. Oh, yes. I tested out this morning, so we're good. Who else we got in the house? Okay, who else we got in the house? Hold on. Who else we got in the house? Okay, we have September. We got who else we got? Constance Sarad. Good morning to you. Constance Sarad. Hit that share button. Come on, y'all. Tag some people. We got to make this a big one. Father's Day. I got to get a whole bunch of fathers in the house. Good morning to you. Got Miss Rilla Hicks in the house. Good morning to you. All right, so let's go and get started. And once again, today's topic is a Father's Day special. It's never too late to be a father to your child. It's never too late, no matter what the situation is. It is never too late. So I always ask this question: what is keeping you up at night as an educator? I know it's the summertime and we're relaxing, we're chilling, we're having a good time. But what is keeping you up at night as an educator? What is keeping you up at night as an educator? For me, topics always keep me up at night. So once again, this right here, this Father's Day message is really bubbling in my spirit. That's why I'm doing it, because I know that once we get more fathers in the picture, once we get more fathers, doing what they do, it's going to impact the school in a positive way. It's going to impact the school in a positive way. That's why I'm going to give some strategies out on how I was able to get more fathers in my school. I'm going to talk about me being a father to my kids, and just we're gonna go back and forth. So what is keeping you up at night as an educator? Tell me, what is keeping you up at night as an educator? Melissa Jones Chuno says, Isaiah Thomas fan. Yes, I am an Isaiah Thomas fan. That was my favorite player growing up. I love somebody. They call him Zeke. My favorite player, number 11. Yes, and he won 2 championships. So yes, I am an Isaiah Thomas fan. So what's keeping you up at night? What's keeping you up at night as an educator? Hit that share button. Let me know. What's keeping you up at night as an educator? All right. What's happening in in the educational world? Well, I'm gonna say this is that I want to give a big shout out to all the schools I'm working with. Just doing some new things, moving forward. I'm a firm believer that schools can move and go to the next level. I'm a firm believer in that. 3 schools I worked with last year, their scores went through the roof. I'm currently working with about 4 schools this upcoming year in school board. So that's what I'm doing. My summer is packed, so I'll be in and out just working with schools. The other thing is that if you have not, make sure you pick up my book, Every parent must read this, and many school districts are picking up this book. I shipped out 300 books to a school district last week, and they're ordering it for themselves. So make sure you pick it up. Why do I need to pick it up? Because when the parents come back, when these kids come back in August, you should be able to give parents something to take home. I know we give them the class list and all of the resources, but no, this is, to me, this is the most important resource. Because we talk about, well, how do we get the parents to connect with our school? How do we connect with the parents at home? This book walks you through it. You can have book studies. PTO could purchase it. You can purchase it from your Title I. You can order it for your parents, easy read, 3-hour read. When parents come up and they have questions, you can say, hey, Mom, go to chapter 4, and the first 2 pages can answer your question. Go to chapter 3, find your child's gifts. All these things are in this book, so make sure you pick it up. Okay. All right. And last thing is that I want to give a big shout out to my mentor, my person, Mr. Washington. I did a last week. He's the person, Mr. William Washington. He might be on here, but I wrote a big bio about him because I believe people need to have their flowers. He was the first person that hired me in education back in '99. The first person. He was the first person that saw something in me that no one else saw. I didn't see it in myself. He took a chance on me, and the rest is history. So he's a retired principal, and I believe in giving people their flowers. So I want to say thank you, Mr. Washington, from the bottom of my heart. You've blessed thousands of teachers. You've blessed thousands of parents, and you blessed thousands of students. Well, how do I know? I was there with them. I seen it. And when I put that post on my social media page, it went crazy. So many comments. And he's a humble person. He doesn't talk about himself. But I believe in giving flowers when flowers is due. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart, Mr. William Washington, one of the best around. All right, so let's go and get started and hit that share button. Hit that share button. I want fathers. I want parents. It don't make a difference. We need to get this message. My message on today is it's never too late to be a father to your child. It's never ever too late to be a father to your child. Well, why do you want to talk about this on today, Father's Day weekend? What's the best? Well, why do you talk about it, Hurt? What makes you the person to talk about it? Well, let me tell you, I've been married for 20 years. I have 2 kids. I have a daughter named Charity, that's 19, and a son named Caleb, that's 17. Okay, so I've been every morning they've seen me. So I'm a father. Yes, I'm a father. I'm a father and a husband. In addition to that, I've been an educator since 1999. So that's going on 27 years, whatever. And I've seen many fathers talk to them, work with them, and things of that nature. I've seen my students, former students, now they're fathers with 2 or 3 kids and things of that nature. Have done workshops. I've talked to parents. I've written books. So yes, I believe that I have a little bit of understanding, yes, on what it is to really talk to parents and also fathers. Okay, does that make sense? All right. So what we're going to talk about is that, all right, sometimes as fathers, we need to understand the importance of being in our child's life, but in a positive way. You might say, Hurt, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of things that's taking place with maybe my wife. We might have been divorced or we never been married. Things have not been, my son or my daughter, they've been mad at me. They're angry. They're bitter because I'm not with the mama, or I've been out the picture for some years and I want to come back. What does that look like, Hurt? Give me some strategy. Let's talk. Let's talk shop. Let's not it's not a blaming type of thing. We can't go in the past and say we're going to go 5 years ago and fix this. No, we cannot do that. But what we can do is that we can deal with the present. We can deal with the now. We can make changes that can have a lasting impact on on our family, on our fathers. And then also with that, as fathers, I know but sometimes we need to cry. Sometimes we need to talk about it, because if we keep it within, it can cause many health problems. It could cause more of a strain with our families. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Go ahead, give me some love, give me some emojis. Let me know if that's making sense. All right. So I'm gonna say this: legacy over excuses. A father's legacy isn't defined by the years he missed. It's defined by the moment he decides to show up. Oh man, hurt you saying something. A father's legacy, come on, fathers. I wish I had a million fathers on here. Isn't defined by the years he's missed. You can't go back in the past. It's defined by the moment he decides to show up. People underestimate how powerful one intentional decision can be. People, you underestimate think about when you made that one decision to say, know what? I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how much it's going to hurt. I don't care what I've done in the past, but I'm going to make this. I'm going to be intentional on this one decision, and it can have a positive ripple effect moving forward with your son, with your daughter. It's not about money. It's not about the toys or anything like that. It's about being present in your child's life. Yes, we want to get the gifts and the whatever, but what is it if I'm buying you gifts every day or every other day and whatever, but I'm not present? If you really unpack it as a father, my father, when my father was living, some of us on this podcast might not have the father, haven't seen him, whatever it is. But one thing I know for sure, you always wanted your father present. He didn't have to have $1,000, but as long as he was there, as long as he was able to hug me, as long as he was there to say, I love you, that meant more than $1 million. So what you're saying, Hurt, is that as long as I'm present, that means more than dropping off a bike or pair of gym shoes or money and leaving. Yes, I am saying that. Yes, I am saying that. Come on, y'all, talk to me. Let me know. A father's legacy isn't defined by the years he's missed. It's defined by the moment he decides to show up. Fathers underestimate how powerful one intentional decision can be. Man. Rashard Davis says, yeah, so so then what I did, and I need parents that we're going to do this, parents, educators. When I was a principal, I did a fatherhood board. So what I did was I took pictures of fathers or men, let's say men that would come up to the school with their son or daughter. It could be uncle, grandfather, it could be big brother, cousin, father, whatever it is. But if you was a man dropping your child off, it was big for me. So let me show you some of the pictures. And then this cost me just a ream of paper. Yep. So let me show you this, and we can do this with all of the let me share. Okay, we good. Stay with me. Hit that share button. Come on, y'all. Hit that share button. We got to make this. So this is what I did. Really, really simple. So this is my fatherhood board. Let me see. Yep. So this is fatherhood at IPA. So you can see fathers, and this was one picture, fathers with their kid. And I just put it up in the middle of the hallway because I wanted to promote fatherhood at my school. I wanted fathers, look, fathers smiling with their kid. Look, I'm just going through it. This is what I did. We'd take pictures. I'll be in the hallway. Hey, let me go and get that picture. Look, different fathers, grandfathers, big brothers, whatever it is. Look at it. Talk to me, y'all. Look at it. I got pictures. Look at it. Nobody has $1,000. They don't got $5 million. They not bringing, no, it's just the fathers with their son and daughters, dropping them off at school, arms around them, and you see the smiles on these kids' face. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. And it started it just started something that just went to a whole nother level. So I went from 5 fathers dropping their kids off, or men, to every morning, I kid you not, I'm not making this up. It went from 5 to about 35, 40, 50 fathers every morning dropping their kids off and picking them up. look, I'm giving evidence. Man, look, this. So I'm talking to the school leaders. Next year in August, I want you to have a fatherhood board in your school, and you're going to support fathers, grandfathers, brothers, whatever it is, to come up and drop them off. Look. Oh man, talk to me. Stacey L. Joy says, I love it. Father, and now fathers they'll be interested. Now, not say they won't. They'll be more engaged. They'll understand. They understand the impact that oh man, I love this picture. These 2 girls, this father was he was a superstar father. And then once again, the engagement was that I just want you to drop your kids off and smile every morning. Do you know that once we get more fathers involved in the buildings and stuff like that, it's going to have a direct impact on a child's life? Look at that. So I'm going to stop right there. So right there, that right there didn't cost me no money. So I'm talking from an educational standpoint, and then I'm talking from being a father myself. So I had to model that as a school leader. If I'm a principal, assistant principal, I want you to do that come August. That is non-negotiable if you're serious about moving the academic needle, if you're serious about this fatherhood thing, if you're serious about this, do this in August. You don't need Title I, Title II money. I'm talking good now. You don't need your superintendent to go ahead and go to the school board and get it approved. No, do it, and then you'll see fathers, big brothers, uncles, grandfathers, cousins, you name it, dropping their kids off, and it will have a direct impact on the child. I'm gonna say this again. It will have a direct impact on the child. Remember what I said. People underestimate how powerful one intentional decision can be. That was me. I said, I'm gonna be intentional with this, and it went from 5 fathers, 5 men, to 45, 50 every day. I told you, my father and Mr. Green, he's on here. His kids went to my school. He was one of the, Mr. Green was one of the fathers who was dropping his kids off at my school. His daughter is named Precious Green. His son is named Anthony Green. Okay, this was about 12 years ago. Currently now, his kids are adults. Both of his kids, Precious and Anthony, graduated from college. They both are pursuing, but one of them got their master's degree, the oldest daughter, and the other one is getting a PhD. His son is about to get his master's degree. They're both professional, doing good, got excellent jobs, haven't been in jail. And then the only thing he did was love on his kids. Love on his kids. He was in their life. And once again, as fathers, see, I'm a father's legacy isn't defined by the years he's missed. It's defined by the moment he decides to show up. I'm not telling you something I've read about. I'm telling you something I know. I have Mr. Green on here. He was one of my parents. Both of his kids. Whoa, Mr. Hurt, I only have a father. Well, Mr. Green has I only have a son. Mr. Green has a son. Whoa, Mr. Hurt, I only have a daughter. Mr. Green has a daughter. I'm giving you an example. I've watched what he's done as a father. I've watched it from day one all the way up until now. And the biggest thing that he was present in his child's, both of his kids' life. Yeah, he was present. So, okay, I hear you. I'm I gotta watch this all. I gotta take some notes. Okay, good. Because Mr. Hurt, I want to be the one that want to be present. I want to be the one. So what is going to be the things I have to go through? What's going to be the things that's going to take place? Let me let you know this now. The first thing is that healing starts with showing up. Healing starts with showing up. I'm going to say this again. Healing starts with showing up. A lot of men carry guilt, shame, and fear about reconnecting. Remind them that kids don't need perfection. They need presence, consistency, and effort. A lot of men feel guilty. I haven't been in my kid's life for 10 years, Hurt. For 10 years, I was just doing, but I want to get back. Today, on June the 20th, I want to make a change. They don't care about perfection. Your kid doesn't care about perfection. They need you to be present. They need you to be consistent, and they need effort. They need your presence. You can't be present all month. No, they need you present and being consistent for the rest of your life. We can't be in and out. You gotta be present, and you gotta make effort, because what's going to take place is that they're going to be guarded, but once they see that you're consistent and present, their guard will go down. And that's when the healing starts. The healing starts, put it in the chat, everybody. The healing starts with showing up. Hurt, no one ever told me that. That's when the healing starts. The healing starts when you show up. Now, they might have some few words for you. They might be mad and angry. They might say, I hate you, Dad. Where have you been at? You made us do this. We've been struggling for 15 years. They're going to vent out. That's you know what? You got to take it. Just take it. But once they get that out of them, that's when the healing starts. Next one. Oh, man. I know I might have to do a part 2. Hit that share button. Next one. Accountability creates connection. Accountability creates connection. When a father owns his past, even the painful parts. Oh, man. When a father owns his past, even the painful parts, it builds trust. Kids don't need excuses. They need honesty and effort. Accountability creates connection. When a father, you got to own the past. You can't just come up in there shucking and jiving and saying, hey, no. You've been gone for 8 years. You ain't been around. You missed my baseball games, my robotic competition. You ain't dropped me off at school. You know, I needed this. No Christmas, no birthdays. No. Yes, when father, you got to own that. Even the painful parts, it builds trust. So you got to own the past, admit to it, and it's going to build trust. Kids don't want excuses. They need honesty and effort from you, Dad. Mr. Green says part-time parenting could lead to full-time problems. Yes. 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 Part-time parenting could lead to full-time problems. Once again, this is not my normal message, but this is a message that needs to be given to fathers all over. No one is bashing, but we can make the change on today. Next one, rebuilding is a process. Rebuilding is a process. You can acknowledge that stepping back into a child's life isn't always smooth. I told you, it's going to be rocky. But growth happens in the uncomfortable moments. Growth happens in uncomfortable moments. And kids notice effort more than perfection. It's going to be a process. Don't think, man, that you're going to come in a couple of days and everything's going to be fine. No, it's going to be a process. But growth happens in uncomfortable moments. Does that make sense? Growth happens in uncomfortable moments. Yes. And then sometimes moms And dads, you might not get along. I've talked about this at my workshops. It's going to be some mom and dad not getting along, but you don't want that to impact your child. So dad, don't talk bad about your mom in front of the kids. Mom, don't talk bad about your dad in front of the kids. Please don't do that. I got to take off my glasses on this. Dad, don't talk bad about your mom in front of your kids. No matter how you feel, how whatever, don't do that. Mom, don't talk bad about the father in front of the kids. Yes, he might not been around, whatever it may be, but don't talk bad regarding the parent in front of the kids. Let the kids make their own decisions. Don't keep them away from their father. Let them have the relationship. Let him, because you never know when the decisions that he's making today will have a positive impact on the child's future. Come on, Hurt. Keep it going. Your present changes generations. Your presence changes generations. When a father steps in, cycles break, confidence rises, identity strengthens. One man's decision can shift an entire family line. Oh, Hurt. That is okay, Hurt. You saying something. Your presence changes generations. Your presence, Father, changes generations. When a father steps in, cycles break, confidence rises, identity strengthens. One man's decision can shift an entire family line. If I don't leave you with nothing else, I'm going to say this for a third time, and listen. When a father steps in, cycles break. That son and daughter become a little bit better. Confidence rises, identity strengthens. One man's decision can shift an entire family line. So I'm going to stop right there. It's 10:30. Once again, happy Father's Day to everyone. What I would love for you to do, because please share this out to the men that's in your family. Just share it out. Please let them know, give them these tips are very important. Share this to your kids, to your sons. They're going to eventually be fathers. They might be becoming fathers now, but this is very important. So once again, thank you very much. I appreciate you. If you would like for me to come to your school and help provide services, please inbox me. This is the work that I do. If you have not picked up my book, hey, make sure you pick up my book. Every parent must read this. This is a very good book. So thank you. Happy Father's Day. I see you next week.